It is the 13th of February, 2020. This is WIKISPEED Standup. Go ahead, Lauren.
Okay, it's Lauren Salter, Gabriel Island, British Columbia, Canada. And the past week, one thing that I hadn't planned, but I did, was I had to, for some group of people I volunteer or organize with, I had to get some video out, and I had probably 50 minutes or an hour of video that I wanted to get down to under 10 minutes. So I looked at Blender, and it was I wasn't up. I couldn't find the module, the video editing module that I used before. So, and after about 10 minutes on that, I jumped to a simpler program, like the ones you're talking about. This one is Shotcut. And I was able to kind of put together a really simple kind of editing that I want to talk about a bit in crosstalk. Can you hear me okay? Michael?
Yes, I can hear you. Sorry,
yeah.
I was muted.
It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, I'm in the library, and there's one person here and there peering around at me. So, anyway,
actually, if you want to take the mic a little bit further away from your mouth.
Yeah. Okay.
There we go.
Okay. So so that's the past week. Oh yeah, and I read over your extensive kind of. I really appreciate that outline of your coming week that you had up there, and it's yeah. So that kind of got me interested. So it'll be another item for crosstalk, just breadboards and Arduinos. And so the coming week, again, it's half dog work and half fun is my plan. So maybe a breadboard blinking, or follow some of your instructions, but I need help with that. And the other half is the IRS reporting and the renewal of the extreme manufacturing trademark. So my blocks are, I guess, tax season and just ongoing stuff, organizing, reorganizing. That's it for blocks, and that's it for me.
Okay, it's Michael Ulchik in Saskatoon, Canada. Unfortunately, not a whole lot to report for this past week. I posted last week's stand-up, and after getting bugged by YouTube several times, the WIKISPEED YouTube channel has several videos, and it's set up differently than my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel doesn't have any monetary setup, so you can't. There's no advertising in it. There's no income. There's no nothing of that. WIKISPEED is set up so that we could enable it, and because of that, there is now a requirement to mark all of the videos as for kids or not for kids. And it's not that you're like, they don't say, oh no, it might be seen by children, so you have to mark it as for kids. No, that's not the case. If you're making content for children, if you're intending it to be seen by children, if you're playing games and stuff like that, they want you to mark it for kids so that it's safe for them to watch, and that it's not pushing it's subject to a bunch of rules about not pushing toys and services and stuff like that kids can't buy without their parents and stuff like that. So the YouTube rules were very painful to go through, but I have determined that we have none of the videos have anything to do with kids. So I marked all 100 and some of them as not for kids, and it stopped bugging me about it. So that was quite exciting. Now I can log into YouTube and it won't bug me about it again. That's it for last week. Next week, I have access to the tax stuff for the matching contributions, so I should probably forward that information to you so that we can get that going. And I unfortunately have a huge list of stuff that I want to do that I haven't been doing. Anyway, and blocks are just because I haven't gotten anything done. I don't think there's anything that you can actually help me with. That's about it for me.
Okay. So the retro for me is, I'm going to say 6 because I did the videos. I sent out an email about this meeting just as a placeholder. I got over here and I read over your list, which I think is excellent. So, just the fact that you have that detailed an idea of what needs to be done is great. It's like a groomed backlog, or maybe anyways, in good shape, I think. And process improvement is just, I'm just gonna hold that over. So pass for this week. Oh, and then wait a minute. Yeah, so I didn't do the team. So it's 8 for the team.
Okay. I'm going to give myself probably 7 for last week. Not that I got much done, but at least I was aware that I wasn't going to get much done. And the team, we're making some progress. It would have been nice if Chris could have joined us today. So I'm going to go with 7. And I'm going to agree with you that I don't have a process improvement. So that wraps us up for the week. What would you like to talk about in crosstalk?
Okay. The breadboard is I'm interested in, and don't know. Oh yeah, actually there was a lot of electronics terminology. The MUX. What does that stand for?
So MUX is a multiplexer.
Uh-huh.
So if you have, like we have, one pin that the serial data is coming out of, and we have 4 different directions that we want to go. So that is multiplexing is taking one pin and connecting it to several different ones in turn. Demultiplexing is taking several inputs and then just feeding them through one input at a time, I guess. So if you think of the memory in the computer, which is 8 bits or 16 bits, and if you then send that data serial, where it's only one signal, taking the 1 and making it 16 wide is multiplexing, and then demultiplexing is the reverse. So.
Okay. Cool. So let me see. I'm just wondering if I'm going to keep up with you. Should I get an Arduino? I've talked about it before. So I'm thinking that if I want to, and actually I pretty much want to mirror you because I don't know much about it. So I'm going to be just kind of going through it by rote, but hopefully picking up what it does or asking questions. So so I'm thinking maybe an Arduino. You know what? But first, I'm going to get through that password thing on my Pi, or just restart it.
Yeah, it takes a couple hours to restart it. It's not that big a deal, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I'm
What?
not. It's not. I'm not seeing that as a block even.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I mean, you can certainly pick up an Arduino. Are you planning it to be small enough to actually fit on the truck, or are you
Yeah.
doing it more for testing?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe small enough for the truck at this point. And so even if that's limited function, it doesn't have all the things. I'm thinking if I want more Arduino, I'll get more Arduino.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you can pick up Arduinos that are various different sizes and have different numbers of pins and stuff. All we're using is 4 in, 4 out right now, I think.
Okay.
So that's you can use almost any size Arduino.
Yeah, you know what I'm going to do, if you're willing to do this, if you would just send me a link and I'll buy it. And then that way you could choose something that maybe you want to check out or you want to ask questions about.
Okay, I will. I'll do a little bit of investigation, but I mean, I think the Arduino Nano is probably gonna fit
Okay,
pretty well.
a Nano. So if I don't hear from you, I'll get a Nano.
Like this, it's, if I remember correctly, it's about the size of one of the old ICs. It's like 16 pins or something. So I'll check her out and I'll forward it off.
Yeah, okay. One factor is that my eyesight and coordination isn't that great. So maybe I want to go for something a little bigger, easier to work with.
Well, you can stick that Arduino into a breadboard. It fits, like the pins fit into the pattern, and plugging into and out of the breadboard. You need a light, but you shouldn't need a magnifying glass.
Cool. Cool. That sounds great. Okay. Yeah, that's all I got, I think. And I actually, I'm actually gonna go get some groceries and go home and eat.
That sounds like a plan.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Hopefully see. So maybe Chris or somebody else next time.
Yep. Hopefully.
Okay.
So I'm gone on the weekend. It might be Sunday night by the time I get back with that Arduino. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
All right.
Okay. Bye now.
Talk to you next week. Or actually, we'll probably talk to you a little earlier than that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.